Conversation Driver, presented by Alexander Gutin, Alexi Gutin, and Ethan Bloomfield. Conversation Driver is going to exponentially increase the number of meaningful conversations sales representatives have daily. So, you guys.
So how's this technology? How you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Excellent. So we're going to talk to you about our newest startup called Conversation Driver. I am having the same problem. This way. There we go. The problem that Conversation Driver is attempting to solve is a sales problem. Anybody who has products and services has to sell them to somebody. And the biggest difficulty that we face is reaching our customers. Reaching our customers is difficult because people today don't answer the telephone, they don't respond to email, they don't engage with us in social media, and we need to find new and innovative ways to engage with customers, prospects, and folks that we want to do business with. Why is it so tough? Make a telephone call to try to sell your product or service. 70% of the time, you are going to be speaking to a machine. What's a machine? A dial-by-name directory. Make a phone call to a business, you have to enter somebody's name. Make a phone call to a business, you have to enter their extension. Make a phone call to a person, and you're going to talk to their voicemail. That is most of what telephone sales is about. And it's not just about cold calling. We're talking about making telephone calls to our existing customers, to past customers, to future customers, to prospects. It is really difficult to connect with the people that we want to do business with today. So the solution that we developed combines two things. Really advanced cloud-based technology. Everybody heard cloud-based? Cloud-based technology means it's on the internet. We combine cloud-based technology with human virtual assistants to help our salespeople who use our platform, to connect with more customers than they've ever been able to connect with in their lives. A typical salesperson making telephone sales calls in the course of a day at maximum efficiency, not average, maximum efficiency, can make 100 outbound call attempts per day. 100. Okay? Of those 100 in this day and age, they are lucky to talk to 10 customers, and they are lucky to have 2 what we call positive outcomes. A positive outcome is a customer who says, yes, I might be interested in what you have to offer. Okay? Really inefficient process. Our system allows salespeople to be exponentially more efficient. In our first case study, going back about 5 months ago, our first salesperson started using the system. In the course of 5 business days, 1 week, over 2 hours per day, that salesperson was able to make 1,000 call attempts. That's just 2 hours per day. 105 conversations and 23 positive outcomes. That 1 week of effort was 4 times any previous week they had ever had. Just 2 hours a day using our platform. I want to tell you a little bit about how the system works. We're going to do a little shtick. A user who wants to use our system takes a list of prospects, customers, or leads that they want to reach out to, and they load it into our system. Once they've loaded into the system, they can then engage in a telephone calling process. In fact, the entire telephone system is built into our platform. All they have to do is plug a headset into their computer and press start, and the system will begin dialing. Remember, there are humans on the back end of this system making all the calls for each salesperson. What that means is, instead of one person dialing one number, 5 people are dialing 5 numbers, attempting to reach one customer. Once they begin their session, they'll begin to see a number of analytics, how many calls are being made, what those calls look like, how many bad numbers they've reached. They can pause the session at any time. They're simply waiting for two things to happen. The first thing they're waiting for is a beep in their ear to indicate that that person has been connected with. The second thing that they're waiting for is the screen to pop up and show them who that person is. It looks something like this. So what would happen in this is I'm the telephone salesperson, and what I hear in my ear is beep.
Hello, this is Mark.
Hi Mark, this is Ethan. I'm calling from ConversationDriver.com. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our services. This happens every 3 minutes. A salesperson calling on businesses cannot do that. They're physically unable to call on that many people. This accelerates business. This accelerates sales. So what we're looking for, actually our market, our market is any company that is trying to sell products or services. We tend to focus on B2B. There are about 4.5 million inside salespeople in the country. There are many more people who do outside sales and have to set appointments for themselves. Future products, we will be building in what's called call cadence, systems that manage the way you call, the scheduling of the steps in the call. We'll have email management, Salesforce.com integration, and advanced sales analytics. A little bit about our team. I'm running very short on time here. Oh, I've got 2 minutes. A little bit about our team. Two of the co-founders look a little bit alike. Alexander, who is our CEO. Alexander, who's our CEO, is started a company called WebScribble, is actually on the RPI, what do we call that? Incubator. RPI grad, and also a JD from Albany. Alexi, this one. Alexi also graduated from RPI and has a PhD electrical engineering. And me, I started a bunch of companies and I'm not really that smart. I've taken a number of sales organizations from 10 or 25 to hundreds of people and built very large sales organizations, in large part by implementing technologies like these. We started in February. We had 10 customers in our first month. As of today, we have about 22 customers on the platform. So we're really new, but moving really fast, and that's what we're accustomed to doing. We have our first 2 sales reps. One is right there, Tom Brady. And if you're from Massachusetts like I am, that's really important. And in the back is James.
Last name Northup.
Is what?
Last name Northup.
Northup. So what we're looking for, we're hiring. We want very talented salespeople, brand ambassadors, people who can help us grow our business. We're looking for new clients. Anybody who sells products and services to other businesses is a prospective client. And we are offering today to anybody in the room who sells business to business a free trial. Stop. That was the hardest part. We have time for questions, or are we done? Time for questions. Yes?
You said about 5 people dial 5 numbers at once to the same person?
No. 5 people dialing 5 numbers to 5 different people. Remember, 70% of the time you're encountering a machine of some sort when you call into somebody. So what our people are doing is doing the dial by name directory, entering the extension, or dealing with a voicemail. They deal with voicemail in one of 2 ways. They'll hang up on a voicemail, which is most of the time, or if you'd like to leave a pre-recorded voicemail in your own voice, they'll drop that voicemail for you.
So it's not really technology for people doing it.
It wouldn't work without technology, but yes, good point. Yeah.
So what if 5 people pick up the same
Never happens. Statistically impossible.
say 2 people pick up the same time?
If that happened, they might get disconnected. So the question was, what happened if two people, I'll come back to you. If two people picked up at the exact same time, in the very unlikely mathematicians, what's the statistical likelihood? It never happens, but one person would get cut off, the right person would get connected. When you're on the phone with a client, they stop dialing. Did you have a follow-up?
No.
Back corner?
So tell me more about how you charge and who does the call script.
Call scripts. We are happy to work with organizations on their sales process. We happen to have a bunch of expertise in that. Most of our clients are coming with their own call scripts, but we give advice on things like cadence and call scripts. Cadence is the process by which you do calls. Email, call, no voicemail, call, no voicemail, call, no voicemail, call with voicemail. Second part of the question?
How do you charge?
How do we charge? We charge on a SaaS, software as a service business model. So it's a monthly reoccurring subscription based on the number of hours each of your sales reps needs. Starts anywhere from $300 a month. It goes anywhere up to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, depending on the size. Our target market is 3 to 10 sales reps. We specialize in working with small businesses. We're speaking with somebody tonight who's started their own business. They're the executive, but they also have to do the sales, kind of like most of us. Thank you.
Let's give him a hand.